Shopfloor terminal. Overview. The Shopfloor terminal is the interface that is used by the operator. It visualizes the operating states and the associated workplaces, and lets you qualify stoppage reasons in one central entity. Operations can be started, interrupted and ended here. Quantities can be entered and order details are displayed. Shopfloor terminal structure. The main view consists of 4 different elements. The workplace table shows all associated workplaces to this Shopfloor terminal with their workplace number and their current operating state represented by the color of the status detail. In this case, we have 6 workplaces. The second central element is the order overview. Here, the current and planned orders, including target and actual quantity, time per unit, as well as planned start and the respective current phase are displayed in tabular form. The third element are the operation details. Here, relevant information about the selected operation are displayed. On the one hand, the current operating state, operation details such as name, start and planned end, target and actual setup time and time per unit. In addition, quantity details are displayed on the left side, such as actual quantity, target quantity and remaining quantity, as well as the material used. The fourth element is the button bar, used to start and end operations and to qualify quantities, or to access pre-configured reports and the status history. Using the Shopfloor terminal. The terminal shown here is used to start and end operations and to qualify quantities. To set an operation in processing, select the corresponding operation from the order overview, and if necessary, set it to setup first. To do so, select setup from the button bar and set operation to setup. The operating state setup is a bit special, since this is not set by the machine, but can only be activated and deactivated by the operator. As long as this operating state is set, all other signals from the machine are suppressed. When the setup process is complete, select Start Operation. The appropriate operating state is now automatically determined and the operation phase changes to processing. Produced quantities are recorded by the FORCAM controller and credited to the actual quantity. You can qualify quantities at any time by selecting Book Quantities from the button bar. Now the quantity dialog is opened. All quantities recorded by the FORCAM controller are displayed as yields, and now the quantity to be booked can be reported. In addition, scrap or rework quantities can also be entered with a respective quality detail. The table shows once again the corresponding workplace as well as the order and operation. As soon as an operation is interrupted or ended, the quantity report dialog is also opened automatically. When we click Status History, the view switches and displays a table with the complete status history, in this case from the current shift. The displayed time range can be adjusted via the drop-down menu. If we select Unspecified, only undefined stoppages get displayed. And if we select an entry and click on the Change button, we can recode this entry. Now all available stoppage reasons are displayed. We select the reason and click OK. If we now select State All, our recoded entry gets displayed. In this view, we can also split a downtime into 2 intervals and so assign different stoppage reasons if necessary. Shopfloor terminal reports. If we go back to the Shopfloor terminal, we can see one more button, the reporting. Here we can view aggregated data for the selected workplace. The operating state log provides the summed up operating states for the selected workplace, with duration and frequency, as well as the details regarding the current shift. The operating state timeline visualizes the operating states in the current shift. The operating state report shows the proportional amount and duration of the various operating states regarding the total time base. So you get a percentage value and a visualization in one view. The operating state development takes this analysis one step further. It displays the accumulated operating states for that workplace just like before, but shows its development over the past weeks, so you can identify trends. The hit list operating state analyzes the operating states and stoppage reasons regarding its respective summed up duration and proportion regarding the total duration, as well as the total summed up frequency of the operating state or stoppage reason and its respective share of the total frequency. The quantity status diagram offers a real-time report of quantities and the operating state development for the workplace within a predefined period in ramp chart format. The height of the columns reflects the quantity produced or number of hits by the specified time. A target line displayed facilitates an actual target comparison of the quantity produced. To learn more about the interpretation and in-depth analysis of the reporting in FORCAM Force, please check out the documentation and our other training videos. So this was our basic introduction to the Shopfloor terminal.